My name is Okunlola Johnson.
Okulola Johnson. So now that I graduate, what is the hardest part of your journey?
Okay, the hardest part I can say uh before, right?
Yes.
Okay, I can say when I was in 100 level, it was really tough for me because getting used to this new environment, it was very tough. So I could not really comprehend what was happening that time, but through the help of God, God really helped me because even the finances and everything, I could not really, but God really worked for me. That's all what I can just say. But 100 level was the hardest part of my life on campus during that time. 100 level was very tough. Engineering, mathematics, and all those mathematics that we were just newly familiarized with. So it was.
Now that I am an engineer, I want you to give the upcoming engineers advice that will help them for the future and prepare them ahead.
Okay, the first thing I will tell them is trust in God with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge Him and He will direct your path. The second one is that do not be lazy. As a student, know where you are going to, know your purpose. As an engineer, there's no time to play. Don't waste your time to play, but always have a focus that you have a glorious future ahead of you. Do not be lazy, trust in God, and God will help you.
Thank you, sir. And can you introduce yourself for last time, sir?
Okay, my name is Okunlola Johnson from the Department of Electrical Electronics
Thank you,
Engineering.
sir.
Good afternoon. My name is Temitope, aka Spicy Tea.
So how do you feel today as an engineer?
Easy, but thank God. God has been good, and finally, 5 years, it's already an end.
So for the upcoming engineers in this profession in other level to other level currently, what do you have for them right now?
My own advice is don't just work hard, work smart.
Okay, my name is Tawushi Ayomide Israel. I'm the class governor for electrical 500 level, and also I was once the president of the department. That is National Institution of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, NAISA West.
So how do you feel as a graduate today?
I feel very fulfilled. I feel very happy because it hasn't been an easy one for me. The 5 years is not a joke. I've faced a lot of challenges, and also with the help of God, I was able to overcome those challenges. Also, I've met with new peoples. Those peoples have impacted my life positively, and I'm also lucky to have them in my life. So being a graduate for me is me stepping into another milestone. Also, I'm able to achieve new things that I know that I'm capable of doing.
So lastly, what do you have for the upcoming engineer in this profession in this university?
Okay, what I have for the upcoming engineers in this profession is to, number one, take their book serious. And also, I would say, though it will not sound proper, but I would say that everything is not about book. Yeah, you have to also have a skill that you are doing, because the word out there needs skills, not your certificate. Your certificate is important, but the word out there needs skills. So as you are learning academically, skillfully too, you should be acquiring skills and you should be good at what you are doing, because that is what they need there. And also learn artificial intelligence, because that is what the world is leading to now, AI technology. That is what I have for the younger generations of engineers that are coming.
Last time, what's your name, sir?
Okay, my name is Tawishi Ayomide Israel, and thanks for hosting me.
Thank you for your time, Noma. What's your name, ma'am?
My name is Olapelumi Grace Ojedele.
Okay. So today, how do you feel as a female engineer?
I feel good. I feel good. That's all. I feel good.
So what is your advice for the female engineers in this profession that are coming up?
Go and marry, run. This is not your calling. Stay strong. Just marry and run. Don't do this. Evolve, please, else you will fail. You will fail.
So lastly, what do you have for the people that are struggling in this profession currently?
But better things they ahead, Sha. No matter how strong it might get, things will still get better. For you do. That's all.
Lastly, what is your name once again, ma'am?
My name is Pelumi.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. And what is your name, ma'am?
My name is Abimbola Precious Omotola.
Okay, today, how do you feel as a graduate in this profession?
I feel so excited, and at the same time, I also feel that this is just the beginning of my journey. So I know that the excitement that I'm feeling right now is just the starting point for me because I know I have greater things to achieve in the nearest future.
So, what do you have for the female who are afraid of going into this profession?
Okay. If you're a female out there and you are scared of studying any engineering course, I feel like you should allow your faith overcome your fear because in engineering there's nothing that a female cannot accomplish in engineering because even at the moment the best graduate student of engineering is a girl, the best graduate student of the entire school is a girl from engineering, and at least.
If you are watching this right now and haven't subscribed, please do. Your subscription supports our mission to reach more people with messages that inform, inspire, and transform. Let's continue.
80% of the top executive in engineering association are already women. So there is nothing that is going on in the engineering world, engineering field that the woman cannot do. So if you're a lady out there and there's anything holding you back, I feel like you should stand up, take a bold step today and chase that engineering dream.
So, lastly, what do you have for the upcoming people in the engineering profession at large?
Anywhere you are right now, you're watching this video, this is a sign that no matter where you are stuck right now, you can still make it because engineering is not just a course where you just stay and be stuck. The moment you are stuck, that is a sign that you should move forward because there are greater opportunities outside just graduating from engineering. So either you're in 100 level or you're still planning on applying or you're maybe in any level of your career right now and you're studying engineering, continue chasing that dream. Don't allow anything to hold you back because there are greater things for you waiting outside. I don't think that the engineering field is competitive or this or that. There is space for everybody in the space of engineering.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma. Thank you for your time. What is your name once again, ma?
My name is Precious Abimbola Precious Omotola.
Thank you, ma. What is your name, sir?
I am engineer Adejimi Oluwakade Joseph.
Okay. How do you feel today as a graduate?
I feel really excited actually because today happens to be my induction. So I really feel I've been joining the engineering profession and in the whole world.
So, from your experience, what is the hardest part of engineering that people don't know?
The hardest part of it is let me say the aspect of the critical thinking. Yeah, that is actually that particular word, critical thinking, is a very huge word that you need to felt in before you come into the engineering profession. Now, when we are talking about critical thinking, definitely we are talking about the problem solving skills. The most of the main way of solving engineering problems in the world. By the time you indulge in this critical thinking, there are this really influence that you'll be able to adapt to due to this critical thinking. Yeah, because as engineering profession, they say our main aspect is what solving problem solver as an engineer.
So, lastly, what do you have for people that are in other levels, on the level to 500 level currently, who are currently in this profession?
I will advise my fellow colleagues, my fellow engineers that are still coming up that they should study hard. They should go beyond what they have been taught in class. Go for visibility, go for knowledge, go for experience, go for more adaptability or more along away from your theoretical knowledge so that you can have more better understanding at the long run. Before you are done, you know the application, you know where you are going to, you know what you want to meet in the whole world, you know what the world wants to tell you. Because like as an undergraduate, you might not really have more impact, more knowledge about the application of what you have been studying. But by the time you release yourself to the whole world, gain more experience, gain more knowledge, definitely you'll be able to move towards your agenda, know your impact, know what you are working towards.
Thank you, sir. So, thank you for your time so far. Lastly, what's your name, sir?
I am engineer Adejimi Oluwakade Joseph, BENG GMNSE GMNICE AMASCE.
Only.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. What's your name, sir?
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Adamson Oluwamuyiwa Victor.
Okay, today, how do you feel as an engineer?
I'm excited. It's a good privilege to be here, sir, to be a graduate engineer.
So, what is the hardest part of engineering that people don't know?
People think it's about the practical distance, but to me, the hardest part is
see is relationship. The engineering is beyond the theories and practical. The relationship that involves in dealing with people outside the world, in relating to them to the best of their knowledge. I think that's the hardest part.
So right now, what is your advice to the upcoming engineer in other levels, from other level to 500 levels, sir?
My best advice is to seek for knowledge. Go for knowledge, pursue knowledge, see beyond the limit of what you are doing in class. Pursue knowledge, expand your horizon. So I think that's what I have for you.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate your time. Once again, what is your name, sir?
My name is Adamson Oluwamuyiwa Victor, always known as Structing. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, thank you for your time. What is your name, ma?
My name is Michael Joy Osesebaga.
Okay, today, how do you feel as a graduate?
I feel so elated. I feel so happy. My desires came into reality, so I feel so fulfilled.
So, what was the hardest part of your journey as an engineer?
The hardest part were the early classes, coming to classes. It was not easy. It was not easy at all, but you just have to show up. You just have to show up.
So, what is your advice for the upcoming engineers in this profession?
I won't lie, engineering is not easy, but I will advise you to put God first, because it's the only one that will strengthen you in this journey. Putting God first and also seeing where you are going, not to regret, because when you do not get to that place you are going, you will eventually regret. So putting God first and doing the right thing at the right time, I think.
Thank you. Once again, what's your name, ma'am?
My name is Michael Joy Osesebaga.
Okay, thank you. Congratulations, ma'am. Yes, what's your name, sir?
Bruce Peter. Bruce Peter.
How do you feel today as a graduate in this university?
I'm very honored. I'm proud of myself and happy.
Okay. What is the hardest part of the journey as an engineer?
The hardest part of the journey is actually relationship with the people and the lecturer. The language barrier was a major problem for me. I don't understand the Yoruba, so learning was quite tough because learning the Yoruba language, most of the people speak Yoruba here. So that was the hardest part for me.
So, what is the advice for the upcoming engineers in this profession, sir?
Follow your dream. If you like the course, go for it. Nothing can stop you if you put your mind to it. That's it.
Once again, what is your name, sir?
Bruce Peter.
Thank you, sir. What is your name, sir?
Akinfolari Michael.
Okay. So, how do you feel today as a graduate in this profession?
I feel happy, very very happy. Yeah.
So, what was the hardest part of your journey so far?
The hardest part of my journey is, should I say, when I attained the leadership of my faculty as the president. So it's kind of a little bit tough, but to God be the glory. At least we achieved.
So, what do you have for the upcoming engineers in this profession, sir?
What I will say is that the thing is, along the line it might get maybe probably tough, but no matter how, just keep on pushing, you make it and you achieve it. So that is it.
So once again, what is your name, sir?
I'm Akinfolari Michael. The other time I didn't put engineering, but now I'll put engineer Akinfolari Michael.
President, congratulations, sir. What is your name, sir?
My name is Falusha Abdulmalik Oluwafemi.
Okay, today, how do you feel as an engineer?
I feel so happy. I feel so excited because the journey of 1,000 miles, like I saw the result today, it has not been an easy journey, but to God be the glory. God did it.
So, what was the hardest part as an engineer so far?
Hardest part as an engineer?
Yes.
As an engineer, surely you face some challenges, and for you to overcome it, that means yes, you are truly an engineer. So I thank God I overcome all the challenges that was brought to me, all the challenges I faced. To God be the glory, I conquered all. So that's it.
So what do you have for the upcoming engineers in other level to other level currently right now?
The upcoming engineers from 100 level to 400 level or to 500 level, my strong advice for you is to be determined. Be determined with like your direction, be determined with it. Have that kind of instinct that yes, you can do it. If you have that kind of instinct that you can do it, God will surely open the way for you. So that's it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. And once again, what's your name, sir?
My name is Falushe Abdulmalik Oluwafemi, electrical electronics engineering.
Thank you, sir. What is your name, sir?
Yeah, Vincent by name, engineer Black.
So now that you're a graduate, what was the hardest part of your journey so far?
Yeah, hardest part was, academically it has been so challenging. Not that alone, but other things added to it.
You understand? So everything in engineering is a challenge, but then we must conquer.
So for the upcoming engineer, what advice do you have for us?
Okay, the advice I actually have for them is for them to keep on moving. They should try hard. There's an idea that said, do it, afraid it. Yes, whatever you feel that you are so afraid or you feel anxiety with it, continue with it. Why? Because the sky is still the starting point.
So once again, what is your name, sir?
Vincent A. by name, Engineer V Black.
Thank you for your time and congratulations. Okay, good afternoon. Congratulations. What's your name?
My name is Engineer Adu Precious, DMNSC, DMNIEE.
So, how do you feel as a female engineer?
I feel happy. I feel great. I feel so good. Let's just do that. If there's anyone I would love to.
So, from the experience, what can you say about engineering?
Engineering is fun. It's sweet. Now you can play around with calculations, play around with formulas. It's really very sweet, although challenging, but at the same time, it's fun.
So, as the first graduate student, if you don't know, what do you have to say to the upcoming engineering students?
They are challenging, but just trust in God, trust in God, and don't be on your own. Have people around you to support you, like your new colleagues, engineering, they will support you. Actually, this is the best thing like personal growth. And I'll say in my speech, it's like a general, it's a community. There's different communities for my friends, my female friends, my male friends who have supported me for my class because I did not run this journey on my own.
So, I want to give a shout out to anyone that comes to me. That's
I want to give a shout out to my parents, Professor Yusuf, my uncle, grandfather, his wife, and also to my friends. Sorry, I cannot do it. I want to shout out to my male friends, my female friends, I really people in my life.
as the overall best graduating student in this school that is what do you have to say generally?
I'm grateful to God. God has been faithful. I'm grateful to God. I'm grateful to everybody that has come to me today. And I'm grateful to my parents for believing in my school.